Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. It's Monday and it's 7:30. So that means it is Maya's Monday Minute, where my daughter and me talk through everything you need to know to get you out the door out there for your Monday. Hopefully you're able to sleep in this morning, but we're thankful you're up with us either way. And Maya's blowing kisses out there this morning, so she's in a real good mood. I hope you guys are in a good mood too. Here's what you need to know as you're getting out and about this morning. She's ready to get out and about as well. Number one is rain does return today. Yeah, doesn't it, Maya? Rain returns today, so you're going to want to get out and about this morning and get everything you need to know done. More storms are in store tomorrow, so we'll talk about that. And a big cool down is ahead. So I think Maya's ready to get out and about and start her day, guys. She's ready to go and play and drink some milk. So I hope you guys are enjoying the beginning, at least, of your Thanksgiving holiday. Enjoy it today, because again, we're going to be tracking out some rain. I'm going to hand Maya off and we'll talk about just when you can expect the rain out there. But thanks as always for tuning in to Maya's Monday Morning Minute, even though it can be a little bit chaotic at times. It's a whole lot of fun. You just never know what she's going to do, right? So that's what you can expect. Let's talk about what you can expect out the door right now this morning. Here's a look at Mississippi Live radar. Rain, even some moderate to heavy rain happening not too far from us in places like central Arkansas, from Heber Springs, or really moving into Searcy, Lone Oak, Carlisle, all the way down to Pine Bluff out there this morning. But that's over in Arkansas. Here in North Mississippi, we're mainly waking up to overall dry conditions. However, if you're closer to places in the Delta, from Clarksdale down to Shelby, traveling along 61 and 278 this morning, yeah, you could be running into some light brief showers or two, but the majority of that rain still sitting off to our west, at least this morning. Take a live look outside, what most of us are looking like this morning. Beautiful ongoing dry conditions. Blue skies out there. Definitely looking like it's going to be a nice day ahead, even though we are going to be tracking out some rain. Temperatures in the middle 40s, so a little bit cooler out the door for your morning as well. Take a look from West Point over into Rolling Fork. Temperatures in the upper 40s there. You can still see some beautiful blue skies out there to start off your Monday. Temperature-wise, most of us in the 40s now. Some of us tried to dip into those 30s a little bit earlier this morning, but most of us in the 40s as of right now at 7:30. 45 in Lafayette County, 44 in Water Valley, 48 over in Clarksdale, 41 up in Alcorn County, 42 in Vernon, 46 over in Columbus. Temperatures definitely cooler than they were yesterday. We'll see temperatures, though, continue to climb. We'll be in the middle 60s by 11. 70s will be out there this afternoon. You can see between 11 to 2, yeah, rain chances come back on the board, and they will just continue to increase as we head throughout your evening hours. So got any plans for the back half of the day? Make sure to have some indoor plans if they are outdoors, and have the rain gear out there for you as well. Temperatures will eventually get back into the 60s as we head into your evening and on. But rain chances, that's the main story. And here's a look at what's causing those rain chances. Take a look at Mississippi Live satellite and radar, more of a regional view out there this morning. You can see that rain stretching from places like central Arkansas all the way into Texas. This low pressure system is what we're really going to be watching for. That's what's driving those rain chances right now. It's going to continue to move our way as we head over the next 12 to 24 hours. Take a look as I put that into motion. Going into your early afternoon, this is at Monday at 3 p.m. So this afternoon, still not tracking a lot of anything for us here in North Mississippi, but it's 3 o'clock into your evening when we really start to see that push of rain into the area. So take a look at that, mainly moving into here as we head overnight tonight into your early Tuesdays, when we finally start to see that cold front press in. But rain chances will be persistent between this evening all the way up into your Tuesday morning as that cold front passes through. A few chances for a few of these storms to be on the stronger to severe side of things. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes, but just know that is there as well as we head throughout your day, evening, and then into early Tuesday morning. I want you to look at this for Tuesday at 5 o'clock. We're seeing not only one, but two cold fronts. You can see it there. That first one that's going to be causing a few storms to possibly be on the stronger side of things, going to be pushing off to our east. And then we'll watch another one pass through, kind of bringing a double shot of cold air into the mix. So that's what's really going to allow temperatures to cool down as we head into your Thanksgiving holiday. And the good news is midweek, Wednesday into Thursday, looking dry out there. However, if you are traveling before then, you're going to be impacted by this rain. Let's talk about your travel impacts today. If you're headed out and about, we're looking at rain impacting your travel plans all the way from Iowa, Nebraska. You can see that stretching over into Colorado, here in North Mississippi, Arkansas, all the way back into Texas. So if you are traveling in a good portion of the central United States today, going to be having some impacts due to some rain in the picture, especially the further south you go, the more of those chances becoming on the stronger side of things as well. Let's go into your day tomorrow. So maybe you're not heading out until Tuesday. We're seeing all those impacts just shifted further off to the east. So they're still there. They're just further off to the east. So traveling in places like Tennessee, here within the state of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, into the Carolinas, up into the Northeast, still dealing with those rain chances impacting your travel plans. Some moderate impacts, a little bit of higher impacts the further north that you go, looking like some snow chances way off to the north, not reaching here in North Mississippi over your next few days, but still rain impacting those travel plans. And then we're tracking a big cool down on the way. As things turn drier, they turn much cooler. So we're talking about chilly conditions even on the way out there for your Thanksgiving morning and also for Friday morning. Coming up next, we'll talk about just how cold things are getting. And of course, we'll talk hour by hour through all of those storm chances coming over the next 24 hours. So make sure to tune in with us next. We'll have all of those details. And of course, one more full look at your 7-day forecast coming up for the morning.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
At Room to Room, there's no need to wait. Black Friday deals are going on now.
Get 36-month special financing, and we're paying your sales tax now at Room to Room. You don't want to miss it.
Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like your home.
You've still got 0% financing on every one of these at some term. We've got a huge cash rebate if you want to pay cash, and they're here now. They're not going to be here for long. Come to Murphy Brothers today and check out the new LS tractors.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, welcome back into Mississippi Live Weather this morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Thanks as always for tuning in and starting off your morning with us, starting off your Thanksgiving week with us as well. We have a lot to talk about before we get into that Thanksgiving forecast. We have some storms to get through and a big cool down. So let's talk about it. Starting off your day ahead, you wouldn't think we're going to see any storms today because take a look at this beautiful views this morning out of Maben, Mississippi. Beautiful blue skies out there as well. Temperatures starting off in the middle 40s. So even a little bit of a chill in the air out there for your Monday morning. Same story over in Pontotoc, beautiful conditions. Seeing still some fog banks out there. Some patchy dense fog was around the area. Not too prevalent, but a few were out there this morning. Temperatures in the middle 40s over in Pontotoc. Taking an overall view of what's going on before we really dive into the forecast, just want to show you the overall catalyst to these storms. It's this low pressure system that's causing rainfall already in places like Texas up into Arkansas this morning. This is going to continue to move off east and make its way into our area as we head over your day ahead. As for airport delays, know anybody that's traveling in and out of the area out there for your Thanksgiving holiday? The good news is region-wide, I'm not tracking many delays from Memphis, Little Rock, Jackson. Know anybody coming into those airports or going out of them? Birmingham, Atlanta. Only thing I am tracking is Dallas, Fort Worth, seeing some moderate delays, possibly or mainly because of those storms that just passed through over the past hour. So that probably causing a few delays out there for the Dallas-Fort Worth airport, if you know anybody traveling in and out of there. Even looking a little bit more nationally, Not seeing too many delays. So that is some good news out there for the beginning of your Thanksgiving week, with a lot of people getting out on the airways. Only places I'm tracking some moderate delays. One is Dallas that we just talked about. Another up in the LaGuardia airport. So anybody going off to New York City this morning, hey, good for them. Seeing some delays though, need to check on their flight status. As for your day ahead, sticking here in North Mississippi, like the rest of us, temperature is going to be in the upper 50s by 9, 60s by 10, middle 60s out there by your 11 o'clock hour. We're back in the 70s today for a majority of us. 73 in Houston, 74 in Starkville, 74 in Eupora, 74 down in Kosciuszko as well. 60s hanging out for a few of us up in the very northern section of the area. 66 in Tunica, 67 Senatobia, 69 New Albany, 68 up in Boonville. Most of us in the 70s, and we are dealing with severe weather risk for your day ahead. Here's a look at it. Again, a lot of the day stays dry, but this afternoon and really this evening is when we start to see a few storms come back into play. Main risk of severe weather, that 2 out of 5, actually is in places like Louisiana, down into central Mississippi. Now, a few of that does stretch into the Delta and into the very southern portions of Attala County. That level 1 out of 5 stretches a little bit further off to the north as well. But I want to zoom out and show you. You can see that main area that we're watching is actually going to be to our south. So seeing this level 2 out of 5 stretching just to the east of Austin, Texas, for a good portion of Louisiana and for a good portion of the central and southern portion of Mississippi. I think this severe weather threat for today mainly going to be sitting down to our south. This is just where there's a little bit better ingredients with that storm system kind of sliding off to the east. However, let's talk about your day tomorrow, because that's a little bit of a different story. I think tomorrow morning and mid-morning, even early afternoon, is where we're going to be watching for the potential for a few storms to try to be on the stronger side of things. So severe weather risk for your Tuesday, still a level 1 out of 5, still the lowest of the 5 threat levels, but encompassing more of northeast Mississippi out there for your Tuesday. Main things we're going to be watching for is going to be the potential for some localized flooding concerns. We'll talk about just where those are going to be setting up, and also some gusty winds as this makes its way through as well. So let's talk about it. Going hour by hour, now through noon, mainly dry. So if you got any plans, you're trying to get some yard work done, maybe before the family comes over these next few days, you're good to go today. I would wait till after the system comes through if you can, but still get to go for your morning, even through noon, even through your afternoon. Take a look at 3 o'clock on your Monday afternoon, still seeing mainly that rain sitting west of the Mississippi River. Things change though. Let's take it into your dinner time hour. 5, 6 o'clock, that rain starts to bleed over across the river into northwest Mississippi, especially into places like Tate County, DeSoto County, all the way down into the Delta. Now, a few of those showers trying to bleed into northeast Mississippi, but I think the majority of that rain going into your dinner time going to be in northwest Mississippi, and then that continues to move in the later on we go. So 10 o'clock, I'd be where you're wanting to be. Heavy rain looking to move through, not going to be very fun to drive through, even if it isn't on the severe side of things. Alcorn County, Lafayette County, into Grenada County, and then especially into the Delta. I think these storms right here from Greenville, Belzona, and Greenwood, this is what we're going to be watching this evening for those to potentially be on the strong to severe side of things. Again, gusty winds and the potential of some localized flooding with these as well, dumping a lot of rainfall in a small amount of time. So that's why I say 9, 10 o'clock, probably want to be where you're going to be for your night ahead. These are going to continue to push through even midnight and on, seeing some very heavy rain. Now, as we head into the overnight hours, the chances do lessen for severe storms, but that doesn't mean you can't be woken up to a rumble of thunder or two as we head midnight and on, with heavy rain still blanketing northeast Mississippi. That will continue as we head into Tuesday. Now, here's the thing for Tuesday. As we head into Tuesday morning and mid-morning, we're still watching that cold front pushing through. That large batch of rain is out of the way, but still seeing a few showers and storms in the mix all the way until about noon. A few of those could yet again be on the stronger side of things as well. So we're really not out of the woods until we head about noon and on out there on your Tuesday. I think that's when we can say, okay, things have died down and we're good to go. You can kind of let your guard down a little bit. Again, very, very low in severe weather threat, but still something we're going to be keeping our eye on all the way from this evening out there until about noon for tomorrow. Out there for your Tuesday evening, can't rule out a few light showers out there, but for the most part, looking drier. That's just with that secondary cold front that's going to be coming into play. How much rain are we looking to see once it's all said and done? mainly around an inch, I think, across the area, maybe a little bit more and a little bit less depending on where you are, but around an inch is what you can expect. And again, over in the Delta, wouldn't be surprised if they got around 1 to 2 inches just because of our models putting heavy rain consistently within that area. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast, which has the cool down with it. Let's talk about it. 70s today and tomorrow, but with those two fronts coming in out there for your day tomorrow, temperature is going to be in the 50s for your Wednesday. Take a look at Thursday and Friday, low 50s out there. So that's why I say it's a coats for Thanksgiving, and out there for Friday as well. Plan some coats out there with your outfits. Temperatures in the 30s for your Thanksgiving morning and also for your Friday morning. So if you're headed out and about, maybe hunting, maybe you're headed out early for Black Friday, whatever you got going on, you're going to want the coat out there for the morning hours, especially with temperatures either at or below freezing. So definitely going to be cold out there by the time we round out your work week. Going into next weekend, we'll pick back up with rain chances. So the good news is, I know we're dealing with some rain kind of on the front end and the back end of the 7-day forecast, but Thanksgiving and the Egg Bowl are sandwiched in the middle. So that's some good news out there. If you are planning to head out to the Egg Bowl on Friday, we're looking at dry conditions, just cold conditions nonetheless. So that's overall look at your 7-day forecast. Again, keep checking up with the forecast as we continue to track out those rain chances tonight. I'm sure Matt and Gabe will be tracking some rain chances out as they're going to be live at 5 and 6 this evening, and also at 10. They'll have plenty to talk about, so make sure to tune in with them this evening. And of course, I'll be right back here live tomorrow morning at 6:30. If you even if you're off work, if you're waking up early, you're like, man, it's raining outside, make sure to just go ahead and tune in to Mississippi Live Weather, and we'll be tracking out anything you need to know throughout your morning as well. Of course, those are our live broadcast times, but if anything becomes strong to severe to where we think we need to break in between those times, we will be right here as well. So thanks as always for tuning in and starting off your morning with us. Like I said, make sure to tune in to Matt and Gabe tonight at 5, 6, and 10.
The bravest thing that my dad has done has been going back to school.
It wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
The bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
You wonder how they're going to experience the real world in real safety, where all kids are welcome and everyone has a path forward to new skills, advancement, leadership, something they will carry with them the rest of their lives.